You gave everything. Patience, loyalty, love. You even wrote that one last letter hoping they'd finally see you. But they left anyway. Not once, but again and again and again. And if your hope still hinges on them that maybe they'll come back, it's important to listen to this. According to WebMD, 1 in 5 American adults has an avoidant attachment style, and men, way more likely. This isn't just heartbreak, it's a pattern. I'm Jourdan Travers, a licensed psychotherapist, and today I'm exposing the truth about avoidant exes, why they pull away, why they come back, and what you need to stop doing this. Psychologists wanted to understand what avoidant and anxious attachment actually looks like, not in the lab, but in real life. Not what people say they do in relationships, but what they actually feel, moment by moment, day by day. So they followed 206 young adults in Spain, and they gave them devices that beeped 8 times a day for a week. Each time, they had to answer a question like, how happy do you feel right now? Do you wish you were alone? Do you feel cared for? And what they found was striking. Anxiously attached people were constantly on edge, hypervigilant, emotionally reactive, and flooded with fear of rejection. Even in neutral moments, they assumed the worst. They felt less capable, less wanted, and more insecure, even when they weren't actually alone. So in short, they were always scanning for emotional danger. Now compare that to the avoidant group. They weren't emotionally expressive. They didn't report intense distress like anxious folks. But they didn't feel good either. When they were alone, they preferred it. When they were with others, they still wanted to be alone, even with people who loved them. They reported less happiness, less closeness, and less sense of being cared for. And this showed up again and again, in real time, across everyday moments. So if your avoidant ex ever felt present but emotionally vacant, you're not imagining it. It's not because they're heartless, it's because avoidant attachment is linked to emotional distance, even when love is being offered. But here's the twist. What happens when they are in love? In 2024, researchers studied 189 long-term couples. They wanted to know, can avoidantly attached partners even recognize when they're loved? For 21 days, couples tracked how much love or closeness they felt, things like gratitude and intimacy, and how much of that love they believed their partner felt toward them. What they found was surprising. Avoidant partners consistently underestimated how much their partner cared for them. Even when their partner reported feeling full of affection, the avoidant partner didn't feel it, didn't see it, didn't believe it. The more avoidant someone was, the more likely they were to misread love as distance. So if you were bleeding your heart out at the doorstep and still weren't allowed to enter, if you did everything and still couldn't reach their heart, it wasn't your failure. It was the distortion of their pattern, because all they felt was, this is too much, I will get hurt again, I'm not made for love, and I'm better off alone. All these belief patterns, and they still find a way back to your DMs, asking to get back together. We were so good together, they might say. But do you know what they're actually thinking about? Not how they hurt you, but how you made them feel at the peak. The warmth of your presence, the softness of that one night, the ending they didn't process because they fled before feeling it. According to psychologist Barbara Fredrickson, when we look back on love, we don't remember it evenly. We remember the peaks and the end, and it's called the peak end rule. Her research shows that people don't evaluate emotional experiences by their duration. They extract meaning from the highest emotional moments and how it ended, not how long it lasted and not what happened in between. So when they say things like, we had such a great time, or I can't stop thinking about you, you should think long and hard before you let an avoidant ex drop back into your life, especially one with the tendency to leave without an explanation, because there's a very high likelihood that they'll disappear again, and the literature proves it. No matter how much you love them, or how many good memories you have together, or how much you lost yourself chasing them, they are not coming back for you. They're coming back because of how you made them feel. Not you and not your love. So what do you do? First, go no contact. If the breakup is still fresh, your most powerful first move is to go no contact for at least 30 days. Why? Because after a breakup, your brain is still wired to expect their presence, their texts, their attention. Romantic attachment activates the same neural pathways as addiction. When the stimulus, your ex, is suddenly gone, your brain enters withdrawal. The pain you feel, it's not just emotional, it's biological. But here's the good news. After about 30 days of no contact, the obsessive loops and emotional intensity begin to ease. You can block or mute them on social media, delete old messages and photos, and ask friends not to mention them. And try journaling daily to regulate your inner world. Second, reframe the narrative. It wasn't your fault. Avoidant exes can leave you questioning your worth, but their emotional distance is part of a larger attachment pattern. It's not a verdict on your value. Try writing down why the relationship didn't work from a neutral perspective. List what you gave, what you learned, and remind yourself that their inability to receive love is not a reflection of my capacity to give it. Third, try changing your environment. Your surroundings shape your healing more than you realize. Staying in the same routines, places, and energy can keep you emotionally stuck. New spaces and small changes can disrupt old patterns and help your brain detach from your ex's emotional imprint. Try rearranging your space or start a new class or hobby. You can even try spending time with people who support your healing. Breakups with avoidant partners leave wounds that feel confusing. Sometimes it's not just pain, it's emotional disorientation. And if you're still unsure where to start your healing or you want some guided support, I'm Jourdan Travers. I'm the clinical director of Awake Therapy, and you can find my information in the description below. And if this video helped you to shift your perspective, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you want a part 2. I'll see you next time. Bye.